The house with the cursed staircase. On the edge of a small town surrounded by dense woods stood a house. Its dusty windows stared into nothingness like blind eyes. Locals called it the house with the cursed staircase. They said that anyone who dared climb to the second floor vanished without a trace. Questions about the house went unanswered. Archives had burned, and the elderly muttered prayers at its mere mention. When the Whittingtons moved to town, they knew little of local superstitions. The house came at a bargain, and the staircase seemed like nothing more than an old, fragile structure. Thomas Whittington, the head of the family, was a skeptic, dismissing the stories of curses as rural folklore. His wife Anna, however, felt an inexplicable unease, especially when their daughter Emily stood at the foot of the staircase every evening, as if mesmerized. The first night after moving in was disrupted by a strange sound. Faint, cautious footsteps on the staircase. Thomas jumped out of bed, grabbed a flashlight, and headed for the stairs. But there was no one there. Only the old wood creaked, as if sighing. Anna convinced herself it was just the wind. But Emily said, "It's not the wind, Mummy. It's the lady. She's waiting upstairs. No colds this time of July. Let's have pudding." 4. The diary and the warning. The next day, Anna found an old diary in the basement. The entries belonged to a woman named Margaret Hale, who had lived there a century ago. The final entry made Anna's heart race. "Don't go upstairs. They're waiting." Hearing about the diary, Emily spoke in a strange voice. "Margaret tried to save them, but the staircase is alive. It doesn't forgive." The night before the full moon, Emily disappeared. Thomas and Anna searched the house until they heard a whisper from the top landing of the stairs. Emily stood there, her glassy eyes staring at them. "She wants you to come," she said, her voice both hers and someone else's. Overcoming his fear, Thomas stepped onto the staircase. Each step made the old boards scream as if resisting him. When he reached the top, the door on the second floor swung open. From the darkness, something indescribable emerged, a face woven from pain, 1,000 hands reaching out for him. Thomas disappeared in an instant. Anna, paralyzed with fear, barely managed to pull Emily away from the staircase. The house fell silent, but a second later, the stairs creaked again, as if angry that their secret had been uncovered. Anna and Emily left the next morning, leaving the house abandoned. But at the town's entrance stood a sign, "Welcome." Someone had added a chilling note, "And don't go upstairs."